Good morning. How'd you do last night? I hope you slept well. I had a great night. I want to talk to you just a little bit before we get to our scriptures today. We're going to take a look at a psalm today, but I want to talk to you a little bit about establishing some type of routine if you don't already have that right now. Everything that we're hearing from people that are trying to help us deal with the situation that we're in tells us that in order to avoid depression, in order to avoid becoming very lax in things and just kind of sinking down into the situation, that we should have a daily routine. We should be trying to get up at a certain time, have our meals at a certain time, have something that we can kind of hold on to that is stable in the middle of an unstable time, that it will help our systems to adapt, that it will help our spirits to relax and be nourished a bit. So I want to encourage you, avoid just kind of wandering through the day and thinking, well, maybe I'll do this and maybe I'll do that. Establish yourself a routine. Stick to it as much as you can. We need to be outside as much as possible. We need a little bit of vitamin D. When the sun is shining, it's not a bad idea to be out on your deck or maybe take a walk around the neighborhood. I know around our neighborhood here, we live just off 605. I've seen more people just walking around the neighborhood than we have in a long time. It's a great way to get a little bit of exercise, a great way to break up the day, and a great way to get some fresh air and that vitamin D that we need as well. So think about that and consider, it's very easy to just kind of lace through the day and get to the end of the day and feel like maybe I haven't accomplished anything, maybe I'm falling a little short. So let's take a look at Psalm 98. I've got some Russian Earl Grey here today. It's a great way to start the day. A little tangy, just a little bit of citrus in it. And it's got a little bit of caffeine, a little bit of jolt in the morning, and I enjoy that. So relax and let's open up our Bibles to Psalm 97, Psalm 98, Psalm 98. And I want to read through this for you, and let this just walk us through our day. Let's get the day started in the right step here. Let's get the day focused on Jesus Christ, focus on God, and the wonderful things that He's doing among us, even though we might be in a bit of a dark time. So, Psalm 98. Oh, sing to the Lord a new song, for He's done marvelous things. His right hand and His holy arm have worked salvation for Him. The Lord has made known His salvation. He has revealed His righteousness in the sight of the nations. He has remembered His steadfast love and faithfulness to the house of Israel. All the ends of the earth have seen the salvation of our God. Make a joyful noise to the Lord, all the earth. Break forth into joyous song and sing praises. Sing praises to the Lord with the lyre and the sound of melody, with trumpets and the sound of the horn. Make a joyful noise before the King of the Lord. Let the sea roar and all that fills it. Let the world and all those who dwell in it. Let the rivers clap their hands. Let the hills sing for joy together before the Lord, for He comes to judge the earth, and He will judge the world with righteousness and the peoples with equity. There's such incredible imagery in there. Rivers clapping their hands, the seas roaring, and it might seem a little bit odd to those of us that don't have a close relationship with Jesus Christ that there would be all this praise and all this worship over Him coming in judgment. But that day of judgment for those who believe in Jesus Christ, for those who have called upon His name, for those who have confessed their sins, repented, and called Him Savior and Lord, that's a glorious day. It's the day that He comes for us to be with Him. And meanwhile, we are His witnesses. Meanwhile, we're the ones that are telling the whole world about God's salvation, about all the great things that He's done, that even in the middle of the storm, God is doing good things for His people. So let that accompany you today. Let that go with you as you walk through the day, as you establish your routine, as you do the things that you're called to do. Let this praise be on your lips and in your heart, and sing to Him a new song. I'll be praying for you today. I love you. I miss you. I'll see you later on this evening.